Guys, you're watching our adventure out there. If you're new here, I'm Jay.
I'm Haley.
And today we are at Lepe. It is a country park in Hampshire, down the south coast of the UK. New place for us. We did come here a little while ago, but we are going in all different new areas and things. So there's actually Lepe Loop.
Lepe Loop.
Lepe Loop. It's a 4.5 mile walk off of the country park. Then, hopefully, food.
Yeah, the cafe, it wasn't open because it was COVID when we were last here, so that would be nice.
So we want to go in there. There's actually a nature trail as well with sensory play. There's a kids play area, loads of free park. Is it free park? It's not free parking, is it? We've got to pay for parking, but it is free entry. And there's also D-Day landings. So Lepe Beach was used to prep for D-Day and stuff. So there's a load of old war remains and slipways and bits and bobs. So we'll have a bit of an explore around there. But let's go for a bit of an explore today. See what we can find. It's going to be a long, long walk. Let's go. We have found the cafe.
It doesn't look very open.
It's not open yet. That'll be later. Alright, we just met Stuart, one of the volunteers.
Yeah, very nice.
Lovely guy. 18 years he's been volunteering here. But yeah, he's shown us where to go. But we know where we know? Do we know?
Yeah, we've been here before.
We got an idea. Right, we'll turn you around because it's a lot more attractive the other way. Right, we're going to start with the Lepe Loop. It's outside of the country park. It's 4.5, 5 miles, depending on how wet it is. And there's a high tide. How fast you go depends on how far it is, does it? No. Interesting approach there. Yeah, 4.5 to 5 miles, and yeah, there's a high tide and a low tide route. I'm not sure which one we're going to have to take just yet. Looking at it, I'm hoping we can do the low tide, but we will soon find out. But yeah, very beautiful place. Bit windy. We're expecting that. It's behind us at the moment. So we're going to do it this way round, get blown along the coast and then come back inland. We come back in all of that over there. See some New Forest ponies just about there. That's about as far much as we can see at the moment. No seals. No seals. But if we walk a bit faster, this walk gets shorter apparently, so that'll be interesting. Alright, green arrows appear to be our markers. I remember this house. We came here a good old few years ago. It was a very sunny day, it was very hot. We didn't get to do the full loop. We did go to all the D-Day stuff. It was very, yeah, very moving knowing that people, yeah, left the UK and never returned from there. Fight for their country, yeah. But yeah, this place was very beautiful back then. I'm not sure in the winter, with waves smashing up against it, it'll be quite as nice, but I say at this moment, it looks lovely again. So this is the low tide route. The high tide route's kind of up here a little bit more. But yeah, seems we're going to be okay. Hopefully we can get a bit tight over that bit, but we shall have a look. There, it's not the nicest stuff to walk on, but it is beautiful. So we'll take it. So you can join up to the other path again. So if you are walking along and the tide comes in a bit quick for you, you can just run up there. But low tide seems to be okay. There's a family in front of us now, so we will see where we get to. You just got to follow us along, and then kind of where that spit bit comes out, you can just see it there. We head to the right. Like a Twitcher's paradise over here. It's like, there's some like salt marshes, mud flats. Yeah, there's just, I mean, Alfred Hitchcock probably came here. That's a Birds reference. Thanks. Very beautiful. I've been following the coast for just over a mile now. Seems to be just around the corner. The road comes back down onto the shoreline, and then we start heading back to the right at some point.
It does, there's a big sign up there saying at high tide you could get cut off. So
I filmed that.
Careful, yeah.
I did put that in for people, but thank you. You're welcome. De nada.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Because it can catch you out. Like, we live by the coast, but it still caught us out now and again.
We got caught out in Beauty once, didn't we? Down by the river. And that was like, it was a sunny day. And
we had a lot of rainfall the day before.
A load of rainfall the day before, and we walked down fine. And we'd only been about 10 minutes, and we turned around, went to come back up, and it was honestly about a metre underwater. It was like my waist height. So yeah, we had to do the sensible thing, head about 4 mile diversion up onto the road. Took the in-laws with us, they were very happy. I know it's a wide angle lens, but she's definitely left me for dead here. We have found the road. Yeah, it wasn't too bad that last bit. Did get a bit tight, didn't it? But yeah, definitely seeing high tide out. That would not be a fun bit. There's another signpost up there, let's get there. Don't be these people throwing bottles around. Alright, we tidied up as much as we could. There were loads of smash bottles down there, unfortunately. Right, we have left the shoreline. As if it's not obvious enough, you can't go on any further. It's all private, and they put fence and barbed wires and stuff up. So this is where the Lepe Loop takes us. Let's get going. Lepe Loop. My Italian's coming on no end. That's just where the road curls left. You're only on it about 200 metres up the hill.
And we saw a pony.
And we saw a pony. And this is our loop continuing down here. Seems to be a little bit of free parking here if you want to risk it and never see a car again. There's the pony. That's a horse. It's a wet, soggy, muddy one. Haley's favourite, because that means Jay has to wash boots. Definitely a walk for boots. Flip-flops not recommended. Just over the bridge and into the field. You come straight out to the left. That was very muddy. I'm looking forward to the boot clean today. And human clean. It's a bit warmer than that last walk we did, love, when we were, where were we? Jurassic Coast. Yeah, that was a cold start that day. Spring has definitely sprung. About 2 miles in, seems we're going to follow the fields around, then that tree line, then we've got to cross a road at some point. Yeah, very beautiful walk, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been lovely so far.
So the only person we've seen is this lady in front with the puppy. So yeah, definitely heading inland now. You can just see the refinery over there. There's a sign here on the right, so the loop is to the right. and then you can walk off to Exbury. Did we do Exbury Gardens? Did we do a vlog there? I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think we did. We've been to Exbury Gardens a couple of times. Beautiful place. If we haven't been, we'll pop it on the channel. If we have been, we'll put it up on the right now. Very beautiful place. But not today. We are on this loop. I hear that cafe at the country park is very good. When I'm stuck. Don't do that. Oh no. Oh no. Hampshire Council are going to go nuts. Fixed it. And we did see some places on the way in. There was a big Morrison's, wasn't there? And there was a smaller co-op on the main road on the drive in as well, so if you need to pick up anything. We only bought protein bars today. We wanted to try out this cafe because we hear good things. So excited about that. They seem to do breakfast and lunch and a late breakfast, weird named menu thing. We'll have a look. So yeah, excited for that because I am absolutely starving this morning. .5 mile mark. I'll try not to break this one. I was a lot more gentle that one. And that's the road crossing. It should be very obvious on the other side of the road where we're going. It's a bit more of a substantial path, even maybe a track. There it is. But yeah, just be careful on this bit because I can hear a car coming now. So if you're bringing little ones and stuff. Yeah, it still says Lepe Loop. That's a bridleway, this one, that's fine. I know this bit isn't a country park and stuff, but apart from those glass bottles, which are obviously fresh from last night, everything's really well signposted and really clean, isn't it?
Yeah.
A really nice walk. Haven't seen any deer or anything like that. I've seen a few horses and New Forest ponies. Yeah, really beautiful. All those birds obviously on those mud flatbirds. Very beautiful walk. We're not too far away now from Easthill Farm, and I believe that's where we have to turn right back onto a different path to complete the loop. Takes us back down to the beach. Yeah, it's been alright, hasn't it? The wind's not been too bad.
It's not much elevation.
No, it's a really good path for that. It's nice and flat, especially after our last one was, we said earlier, oh, the Jurassic Coast. We did Chapman's Pool to Dancing Ledge. And the elevation change on that we looked was the same as going up and down the Chrysler building in New York. And it was only about 10 miles. It was a lot of elevation change, but yeah, this one's been nice and flat so far. Hopefully that continues. You might be able to hear us over the wind, which is gradually picked back up. Fantastic. Oh yeah, you do just enter the farmland, still signposted, but yeah, keep dog to footpaths, dogs on leads, don't be a donut on private land basically, or you get shot. Yes please. If you're interested in selling, we can do about 75 grand. Hey guys, having breakfast? Jealous? You're cool. How you mate? Breakfast buckets. What's your face? A minute after she mentions elevation change. Grrr. But it is down, so we'll take it. Oh, it's 3.5 miles. Definitely hasn't felt like it. It's been a lovely little walk. Loads of change of scenery. It's been on the coast and then in the woods and on the farmland and fields and... The Garmin is showing that it's just marshland in front of us. I'm hoping there's some kind of boardwalk or something, because it's been wet and muddy enough around that bit. Just lay Hazy down. No. This is the marshland that it was talking about. Okay at the moment, but in the winter months I'm guessing it won't be as much fun. And then somewhere up here this path splits left and right. The path splits here, there's a gate over there, that takes you back to where the beach line was with that cottage, and then just down this side I think this is a straight line to the car park from what we're seeing. But yeah, don't worry about that bit, it does feel like you've gone a little bit off piste. But stay true, and there's your little signs to confirm you're still on your loop, and this gate's wide open, and more horses and wind, but what a view in front. Oh wow, look at all them. Oh, this place is stunning. Alright, straight out that gate. And then, yeah, that's where the little stream was this morning, where the runoff is. Car park cafe. We are going to get to that cafe. That is a good little picnic spot. I'm guessing this is like an overflow car park. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, there's a ticket machine in the booth here. Must be the overflow. But yeah, is that 4.5, was it?
Oh, that explains why your watch said it comes out of the car park.
Yeah, 4.5 miles on the spot, that.
Yeah.
Good. Good little loop, that. Enjoyed that.
No, sweet loop. Good loop, sweet loop.
Are you alright? It's definitely flowing a lot more than it was earlier today, and that just seems to be because the tide's gone right out now. Look at that flowing. You wouldn't want to get pulled through there on a kayak, would you? You end up in the Isle of Wight in 2 minutes. That's 10 o'clock on the dot. Yeah, not done too bad there for that one. I'm excited for breakfast. Just leaving the cafe. How was that, babe?
Yeah,
Food was lovely. And the restaurant staff?
yeah, really nice.
Lovely. Alright, here seems to be the nature trail. Lepe Point. Let's have a look. Just across the road from the main car park.
You are here. Oh, it's just a circle.
Yep, nice little loop.
You want to go clockwise or anti-clockwise?
What would you prefer?
Clockwise.
Which means we're going which way?
No.
Correct. So they've got a sensory play bit as well. Seems really cool. Not sure if this bit's open at the moment. This bit all seems shut. Where does the Lepe Loop go, babe? Let's have a look. Sensory Cottage Garden. Open in July 2017. Oh, it is open, so yeah, you can just go in. Want to do it around this bit, babe? Or? Yeah? I'll say for those people that might wish to have an explore. This is what's here. What a pretty little area this is. If you can hear that helicopter in the background, the Coast Guard are training at the moment out in the channel, so it's a little bit noisy. And that was my watch. Yeah, it's still low season at the moment, but I'm guessing that's all waterfall on and stuff. Oh, a nice little area, eh? Really nice. Loads of little things to play with and information points and sensory play. There's a bug hotel. Oh, a little pond, if anything's going to be in there. What is that? Little pond snail. Oh, it's got a proper shell, like a proper... Can't see any fish. I'm not going to this bit. A huge bit of... I wish that Coast Guard would pipe down. Sensory play seems to be the start of the nature trail. I didn't see anything that said how long the little loop is in here, babe.
Oh, I didn't remember. Wasn't it? What was that, about 20? Someone's in the sensory play bit as well now, which is nice to see. Right, we've got to go left, cross the road, back into the car park, and then out the other side of the car park. This time we're going the other way down the coast, so heading eastwards. There was no dogs in the nature bit as well, before I forget, and that's sensory play bit. They had dogs in the cafe though, didn't they, as well? Dogs were allowed in there, which was nice. It means a lot to dog walkers and stuff. And the parking is number plate recognition as well. So you don't get a ticket or anything, you just pull up. And yeah, when you leave, I'm guessing we just have to put our vehicle registration number in and you're paying for how much you used, which is great. We love things like that.
And it's off season, so it's cheaper for us at the moment.
Yeah, Hayley's always a cheap one, so she doesn't put enough on the car and we have to run. And I always put too much on the car and then get frustrated that I've given them a couple of quid for nothing. I mean, this car park's massive, but they got the one on the front as well. Then we found that like overflowy one over by the end of that loop, didn't we? Yeah, there's definitely loads of parking here, which is great. Sounds like a Coast Guard hut over there. Looks like it. Alright, down to the beach and left. We'll catch you guys there. So we're just heading round to the D-Day bits. It's actually behind us, but if I turned you around you wouldn't be able to hear us, so we're going. Just there, that was the old pier that used to load up from, and then the bollards which are just there, that's where they used to tie the boats up. And then yeah, loads, concrete platforms, got all the road, steel, pipeline. Number 9 is the water tower base, which is kind of somewhere over there. Oh, it might be that bit just there in front, I'm just trying to see it. So yeah, we'll go for a bit of an explore. Bit of a humbling place, isn't it, babe? I'd say we felt that last time. Don't think that tractor's original. Yeah, that's the old base for the water tower. That's a Cocker Spaniel. Yeah, so all of this bit's all the construction platforms, so it's where everything was constructed. Most of it's all storm damage now, so nothing was actually blown up or taken apart on purpose. It's just all storm damage over the last 80 years. God, 80 years last year, wasn't it? Yeesh. So if you just carry on up here, you're just going to end up near Shot Castle. We are not going that far today. But yeah, we definitely might come back, but this is going to be our turnaround point. This is pretty much as we can see with the everything just being left to rot, unfortunately. Oh, what?
I couldn't hear that you'd left because it's so windy.
I'm 6'4", love. You can't exactly lose me on the flat.
I didn't realise you were just gone.
Yeah, blimey.
See you going.
Get me back to the car park. It is nippy. And there we go, guys. That is another adventure done and dusted. I've really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, really nice day out.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you've ever been here. Say it's
Lots of fresh air.
yeah, we never really hear. We're not too far away from this one, but we never really hear anyone talk about it. But really varied day out, wasn't it? We say we've got the nature walk, you had that sensory play area, the kids play area, the cafe, you've got that
Ponies.
walk. Ponies. You had that walk away from here as well, which was like on the coast, but then in the woods and fields and all of that, and then obviously the D-Day stuff and all the history as well. So yeah, you could definitely have a full day here easily. I mean, we've just whizzed around doing the walks and sat down for a bit of food, and that was over 4 hours for us. So yeah, easily have a full day out here. Hopefully it's helped you guys in any way, shape or form. Our next stop is Bournemouth. We're going back to Bournemouth, so we've got a gambling thing, but we're not filming that, and then we're going to go to the Oceanarium. So we're going to go to the Oceanarium, then it's Hayley's birthday surprise, and then we'll be in Italy. 14 days of lots of adventures all around the Amalfi Coast, Sorrento, Naples, Pompeii, all of that. So hopefully that's your that entices you to subscribe and watch our future stuff. If you haven't, please click this video a like if it's helped you in any way, shape or form. It means the absolute world to us and just helps with the algorithm, and more people find our videos and have their own adventures of their own, which is what we're here for. So hopefully guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.